I want to give you my God resume. Testimonial Thursday. It's testimony time. Testimonial Thursday. Last night I was so much confirmation throughout the whole entire evening, literally. So I was on listening to a Bible study last night, and he said, I want you to write out your resume. The things that God has already done for you in the past. Because sometimes when we're going through those hard times, we have a tendency to forget what He's done. So this is me, giving you my God resume. Because as I'm sitting here thinking about, I wrote out my timeline, right? Because think about a resume. The resume has your name, all the things that you've done. So this resume is a God resume. It's all the things that God has done in my life. All the times He came through, it just worked out, okay? 2010, right? The year before that, I was working for a company. The company closed down. We all were sent, got our coins, and we were sent off where next, to whatever our next was. So I was working here and there to temp agencies. First I was getting unemployment, then I started working here and there to different temp agencies, and then I got hired at a manufacturing place. Went in there. I was like, okay, this is different. This is nice. Started working my way up through there. 2000, and now, this is a full circle moment because I'm there where I am. What I'm talking about now, I'm there right now. I'm gonna let you hold on. So fast forward, 2016. So throughout my time working there, started dating someone there. That lasted for maybe about 6 years. Then it ended. That felt like it was such a huge blow at the time, but I didn't realize that God was working behind the scenes. So in that moment, God was lifting me up and I couldn't even see it. I was on a billboard for the company for about a year. I was getting promotion after promotion. 2022, I got another promotion and I was working from home. I'm telling you, when I say blessing me, I was getting this position, honestly, I did not feel qualified for. He qualifies the unqualified. That's the resume. First one, He blessed me with a job. I was there over 13 years and at that job. That's how long He blessed me there. And in spite of everything that was happening, He was lifting me up. In spite of what I was growing through at the time, which seemed like the worst thing that could ever happen to me, was the best thing that ever happened to me because I found myself. I was reintroduced back to God. God reintroduced to me. I became an author. I became a coach. I became an entrepreneur out of that completed relationship, y'all. That's what He done in my life. I've been pressing gas ever since. Okay. 2022, like I said, got the promotion, started working from home, did that until 2025 of January 17th to be exact. And then it was back to, I feel like I'm back in 2009, like I'm starting over, not from scratch, but I'm starting over with experience. He's done it before. This is His resume. I just verbally gave you so I know that He's going to come through because that's what He does. I have the resume. Whenever you find yourself in a hard place, going through that thing that you feel like is the worst thing that's ever could happen in your life, I want you to check that resume. Even though I feel like I'm still in the middle of my testimony, I can still honor Him. I can still pray. I can still praise. I can still worship. I can still do those things because He's kept me. I've been out of work since January 17th up until now. Still out, right? Nevertheless, all my bills are paid on time. Do you hear me? Check His resume. Write your resume. Write it out. This is me giving you mine verbally. And I'm so glad that was our call to action at the end of the Bible study because it reminded me of what He's done and what He's going to do. I don't know what He's doing. I just told somebody yesterday, I said, look here, it ain't ready yet. It's in the oven. And every time, whatever He's doing is still baking. It's not ready yet. What is it? I know He's up to something. Nevertheless, I do know with confirmation from the call that I was on about, I'm in Impact Content Creators. So many people in there were giving their testimony. People, look at, God told them to quit their job. They was quitting their job. He is blessing them. They are content creators that get paid to create content. That's their job. Why that can't be my job? I already do it. I have been building this platform. I've been doing these things. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to be right now. Guess what? I'm going to take my shot. I'm going to keep taking my shot. You got to keep taking your shot. Don't be afraid to take your shot. Take your shot. You either going to miss or you're going to make it. If you miss, guess what? You get to shoot again. Maybe you get to try something different. And that is literally yesterday. I was also in a program at the beginning of January in this home buyers workshop. Rolled around to 2025 January, no job. Do I keep going to this program? That don't even make sense. It don't have to make sense. It doesn't have to make sense. I completed the program. Do I have a job? No. I'm out here looking at houses with no job. Guess what? It don't have to make sense. It don't have to make sense. None of it has to make sense because you're not going to be able to make sense out of it. You just got to trust him. You just got to trust him. When is he going to do it? I don't know. I know that this is going to happen for me. When? I know it's going to happen. I know I'm not going to give up. Even though the program is over, I get to still go and attend the next trainings. It's great information, giving you the resources and the information so you can make the best informed decisions about buying a home, what to look for, what not to look for. All the things about credit, listen, so much stuff I've learned in there. I wanted to quit because I felt defeated. Like, what am I doing showing up in that thing and I ain't got no job? Why am I here looking at houses with no job? Because it don't have to make sense to you. What you're going through now don't have to make sense to you because it won't make sense to you. So don't try to make it make sense because it won't. You trust, you have faith, and you believe. You check your resume because you got one. Write out your resume. Write out your resume. Listen, write out your resume and watch him work because he is working behind the scenes. You just keep showing up, doing your part because faith without works is dead. You keep showing up, you keep doing your part and watch him do his part. I'm a believer. I believe. That's what I hold on to. That's what I know. That's it. This is my testimony. I'm still in the middle of my testimony, but I wanted to give you my resume because I want you to know that he's working it out. Whatever it is, I don't know. I just know that he's working it out. It's going to work out. It is. When? I don't know. I just know it's going to work out. So my challenge to you, write out your resume. If you're bold, do a video. And if you're not, just write it out and post it. Either way, do it. Do it for you. Happy Testimonial Thursday.